Over the past year, we've seen countless cryptocurrencies rally, whether that was Bitcoin going from $15,000 per coin to over $40,000 per coin, Ethereum going from $1,000 to $2,000 per coin, or countless altcoins. But the thing is during any bull market, during any rally, you typically are going to see some projects outperform others. And today I want to talk about a project that I talked about a few months ago when it was 33 cents per token. It's called Axelar, symbol AXL. And when I spoke about it, it was at 33 cents per token. Currently is trading over 90 cents per token. So it's done a 3x. And I think this token could do another 3 to 5x easily from where it currently is at. And fortunately, the team at Axelar did reach out to me asking me to do a video on the project. So thank you, Axelar, because I already invest in this project. I already have talked about this token on the channel before, so it just made perfect sense for me to do a video for them. So Axelar, symbol AXL, is a token that is focused on interoperability. So the ability to be able to work across different blockchains. And with Axelar, there's a few things that they've announced recently that are really a game changer. And one of these is going to be something called where you can build an interchain token. And this is their interchain token service. It's currently in beta, so they're making updates to it every single day. But the cool thing about this interchain token service, ITS for short, is that it's a product suite that allows you to go ahead and either create a new interchain token just directly from scratch, or what it also lets you do is take an existing token and make it become an interchain token. So you could see just by going ahead, you could search for an ERC20 token if you want, or you could switch to a different network. You could search for that token and then make it an interchain token, or you could just go ahead, click on deploy a new interchain token. You just need to go ahead and then connect your wallet. Pretty simple. You just connect like a MetaMask, and once you do that, then you could go about creating your very own token. So it's going to say enter token name. You could just say whatever you want. You could enter a symbol, and you click on next. You go into token settings. You do the supply. It's just basically how you would go about creating any token if you've ever created a token before. But the thing with interchain token service is that it ultimately allows you to go about creating one address that is across all EVM chains. It has custom functionality in terms of yield and governance rights, and you can see all these different aspects that you can easily go about programming just directly when you're creating the token. And let's go ahead and take a look at a token that I already created. You can just go ahead and click on My Interchain Tokens, and you can see all your previous tokens that you've created. You can also go ahead and look at my recent transactions. So a recent one that we created was called Best. You can see it says Interchain Token. It is called Best, and the symbol is Best. Currently, there's 18 decimals that are part of the tokenomics for this token, and the token address is listed right here, as well as the token ID. So the cool thing about an interchain token, the thing that really separates it, is going to be when you start looking at the address. The address is the same across every single chain. So this one was, origin chain was on Avalanche, but it was also registered on Arbitrum and the BNB chain. So you could see that it says origin token was on Avalanche, and then you could see it says registered on Arbitrum and registered on BNB chain, but you can go ahead and register it on any of these other chains if you want to, Ethereum, Moonbeam, Phantom, Optimism, like all these other ones, but the address is the same exact for all the chains, which is unheard of in the crypto space and is really impossible in the current crypto landscape. You can go ahead and bridge tokens right now, but you end up having all of these other issues and obstacles, and you have different addresses. It's not so simple. But with interchain token service, you have the exact same address. You can see it ends in 86E5A for Avalanche. For Arbitrum, it ends in 86E5A. For BNB chain, it ends in 86E5A. It's the same for every single chain that you're going to register it on moving forward. So that's something that is very, very simple, intuitive, and extremely simple. Why I think this project is going to do extremely well long term, because of this current interchain token service that they have recently launched. In addition to this, you could also see that with the interchain token service, you can have not only the same address on multiple chains, but you also can see that with this token in particular, you can see that when we went about creating it originally, it was first on Avalanche. You can see this by going ahead and clicking on View Token on Snowtrace. When you click on that, it's going to bring you here, and that you could see that the original token was minted on Avalanche. You can see the total supply was originally minted right here, but then half of the supply was transferred over to Arbitrum. That's important because it shows you how simple, easy to do it is to work across different chains. When you have the same exact address, that's one of the benefits of interchain token service. You can see that half the supply was transferred over to Arbitrum. It was simple, easy, happened basically seamlessly. And last things I do want to go over with interchain token service is just going to be a few other benefits, because ultimately this is something that is a game changer in my opinion for making custom tokens as well as existing tokens. But ultimately with interchain tokens, it goes beyond just legacy bridges. It preserves the native-like functionality of your token, and it makes it very simple and easy with one click to go about minting, deploying, and managing interchain tokens. That's all just directly through their platform. It's really important for any asset you want to move cross-chain, whether that's going to be like a stable coin or an app token for a decentralized application, or just expanding users on multiple chains. Really, it's a no-code portal, one-stop shop. Very simple, just a few clicks. You could go about creating your own token, and it has the same address across all these different chains. So unlike tokens that are moved via bridges, bridge versions are not fungible with native tokens, but with this, it's very simple, easy, intuitive, and it offers you ultimately 3 different ways. You can go about minting with a native chain and connected chain selected by the user. You can have existing tokens, or you can have a native multi-chain deployment. All of these are just, a matter of a few clicks. So the last few things I want to go over with Axelar are going to be just things in terms of social media, because Axelar has been continuing to grow very rapidly since we last spoke about them. Currently, they're around 178,000 followers on Twitter, and they're always doing updates as to what's going on with the blockchain, major partnerships, major announcements, and you can see that all of these different things just show that Axelar is under the radar in terms of people talking about it. I don't see people talk about it enough in the crypto space, but it is doing some real important things in terms of utility. So that's why I did invest in it back when it was at 30 cents per token when I did that video a few months ago. And it's why I want to talk about it again, because they have this new product suite, which is in beta. They reached out to me, and it's something that I've owned. I've already seen a 3x in my investment. And if you're looking at what it does, it could very easily be a top 30 crypto in terms of market cap. It's currently at 106, and if you're looking at what a top 30 crypto would have in terms of market cap, well, right now that's around almost $3 billion. So that would put Axelar at around a 6x from where it currently is. So I'm going to continue to double down on my position with this. I've never sold a single token that I've ever bought of Axelar, and I don't plan on it anytime soon.